Famcast Media, bitch.
It finally happened. Well, as Pride Month comes to an end, unfortunately I have some very, very disturbing news. Now, this story was sent to me by Shelly Ellis. She's a good friend of the show, a good friend of mine, and I enjoy a lot of their content. Well, anyway, like I said, this happened not too far from me. It happened literally the next state over in Pennsylvania. And the title of this article that I'm going to read to you guys is Pennsylvania Drag Queen and Activist charged with over 25 counts of child pornography. And also another thing I forgot to mention, I've upgraded. I have the Galaxy 22 Ultra. This thing is a beast, and it's going to make filming content a lot easier, especially with the 5 cameras in the back and the 40 megapixel camera in the front. So I basically have a lot of features to play with. Well, anyway, just to get back on topic, I'm going to read for you guys the article, and then I'm going to, give you my commentary, because believe me, I have quite a few things to say about this. Brice Williams, a local drag queen who counseled LGBT youth in Harrisburg, has been charged with downloading photos and videos of child pornography 2 years ago, the court documents say. Williams, 26 of Chambersburg, is charged with 25 counts of pornography and at least 49 photos and 25 videos of naked prepubescent boys that the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office said he downloaded between May and December of 2020. The sexually explicit content shows genitalia and boys performing sex acts on one another, sometimes with an adult, as well as according to an affidavit, probable cause filed Thursday. Authorities said the boys were under 18 years old but did not specify their ages. The affidavit said the photos and videos downloaded were linked to Williams' email and home address. The pornography was also allegedly downloaded by someone under the name Anna D., the affidavit said. Anastasia Diamond is Williams' drag queen persona. Williams sat down with Penn Live in July of 2021, just before he was expected to join GLO Harrisburg, a center that offers a safe space for LGBTQ+ youth of color to do HIV/AIDS prevention and awareness work with LGBTQ youth. Before GLO Harrisburg, Williams was an HIV medical caseworker for Keystone Health in Chambersburg. The LGBT Center of Central Pennsylvania gave Williams the 2020 Rising Star Award. I feel as though this is important because I know that there are little kids like me who are queer, who are black, who are still not able to look up to anyone. Williams told Penn Live last year, so that's the reason why I go into this line of work. I want to make a big impact for folks in my community. Penn Live was not immediately able to reach the LGBT Center for comment and to confirm whether Williams is still employed there. The LGBT Center sponsors GLO Harrisburg. When investigators visited Williams' Chambersburg home Thursday, he said the 2 email addresses linked to the pornography were his, according to the affidavit. He also reportedly confirmed the phone number listed as the recovery number for one of the email addresses was his. The affidavit said the child porn was also connected to a Comcast subscription that was registered under Williams' home address. At first, Williams denied downloading child pornography, but later said he first viewed the child pornography in 2014 on a messaging app before moving to cloud-based storage apps like Dropbox, where at least 9 of these photos were found, the affidavit said. Williams is charged with 1 count of criminal use of a communication facility, in addition to the 25 child pornography charges. Online court records show Williams was arraigned Thursday afternoon and taken to the Franklin County Prison in lieu of a $100,000 bail. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for July 5th in front of Magisterial District Judge Christian Nichols. Now, this really pisses me off, because this is something that's probably going to be used by, religious conservatives and, right-wingers, Christians, and pretty much anyone that likes to demonize, the LGBTQ community as groomers and pedos. And then you have some shit like this happen. you have some shit like this, where you have a grown man, a 26-year-old man who admitted and, had a job working with minors. This case is going to be blown sky high by them. Now, the reason why I'm reporting on this, and people are going to say, well, Kwame, why are you reporting on this? I'm reporting on this out of journalistic integrity. You see, when Christians do some shit like this, and when preachers and pastors and stuff like to do some shit like this to kids, you want to know what they do? Zip up their lips, hush hush, sweep it under the rug. I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to sweep this under the rug. This is something that has to be reported. Because like I said, if it happens on the other side, I would report that. So I'm going to do the same in this case. I'm not going to play favorites on this one. Because I have no love. It doesn't matter what community you're part of. If you endanger a child's life, you have no respect for me. I'm going to come after you to the fullest extent. And I think the law should come after you to the fullest extent. This is absolutely fucking disgusting. And the fact that this person won awards and stuff, was active in the community, this is going to break a lot of people's hearts. And also another thing that I want to mention, I wonder how many other victims that this person had. I mean, they say that this person was downloading pornography. Well, what if this person actually victimized a child, an LGBTQ child, which is the most vulnerable people in this country right now? You have LGBTQ people kicked out of their homes simply because, of who they are. You have people that, are outed by family members, and they need help and support. You have people that are, dealing with, they're going through transition. You have people that are, dealing with, self-harm and stuff. And this person, met with these children and was active with these children. And who knows what else they could have done. I mean, I don't know if this person participated in Drag Queen Story Hour or Drag Brunch or anything like that. But this is some really dark shit right now. And like I said, I really hope that the judge throws the book at this person, the same way they did with Josh Duggar. And that's another thing I have to do. I have to finish covering the case of Josh Duggar. I said I would follow up on it, and it's been a year, and I haven't really kept that promise. But believe me, there's a happy ending to the Josh Duggar story. Well, somewhat happy. I'll get into that later. But back on topic. This is just a shame. This is a shame because, a lot of innocent people who, are part of the LGBT community are going to be blamed because of this sick motherfucker right here. And it shouldn't have to be like that. Now, Williams isn't the first drag queen that has been caught in, these predator stings, and I honestly don't think that he will be the last. I know Pop Squad caught one. I think whatchamacallit, I'm blanking on the name. It was the same guy that ran the Chet Goldstein account. It was Alex, my boy Alex from the Predator Poachers. He's caught quite a few himself. There's been a couple of other groups, Dads Against Predators caught a couple of them. But like I said, just because someone is part of the LGBT community does not automatically mean that they are a groomer. I mean, just like any other community, whether it be straight people, whether it be anybody, straight people, Christians, bloody hell, and anyone is capable of this type of stuff. And it's disgusting, and these people need to be put in jail. All this finger pointing, oh, it's this person doing it, it's that community doing it. All it does is just, sweep it under the rug even more. Because it makes one person turn a blind eye to their own community and blame that person, blame this person and that person. No, my thing is go after all of them. Don't show any mercy to any of them. These are the lowest people in our society right now. The lowest of the low. You can't get any lower than that. And I think this is something that pretty much all of us can agree with, regardless of religion, regardless of background, regardless of origin. Any normal person loves children. Any normal person wants to protect children. And people like this need to be locked the fuck up. Throw away the key, never get out. Life without fucking parole. And there's no forgiveness of this. Even if they do get let out, I would never forgive them. The community would never forgive them. and they're going to live the rest of their lives as a living hell. And I'm okay with that. Fucking hell. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. This person spent so many years pretending to help people in their community, and all they did was prey upon them. I just hope that those children, you know, receive counseling and receive help from, you know, someone who actually cares about them. Someone who isn't going to, you know, prey upon them. That's pretty much all I have to say about this. Famcast Media is back in full swing. We got a few new shows. There's Lucky 13 podcast, which I absolutely love. In fact, I need to go by the Lucky 13 Saloon one of these days if I can schedule some time off. Because like I said, that's one of my favorite venues. Ever since Gussie's closed, I've been searching for a new venue, and Lucky 13 seems to be it. They have good beers there. They have an amazing stage room. They just renovated that, I think, a couple of years. I think it was right before the pandemic they had renovated the whole thing. So the stage is a lot bigger. Mosh pit's a lot wider. So excellent work excellent work to you guys over at the Lucky 13 Saloon. You have Kwame's endorsement and Kwame's support. So if you're in Brooklyn and, you know, you're looking for, you know, a good show to host or a good venue to play at, check out Lucky 13 Saloon, and I'll leave a link at the bottom of the description for that as well. But that's pretty much all I have to say right now. You guys stay safe, stay metal, hail Satan, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.